is Route 50 in Nevada's Pony Express territory, otherwise known as the loneliest road in all of America. It parallels another lonely route as well, one that was taken by the riders of the Pony Express to deliver mail more than 130 years ago. Their journey spanned 2,000 miles, starting in St. Joseph, Missouri, and taking them through Kansas, Nebraska, Wyoming, Colorado, the Great Basin, the Utah and Nevada deserts, and over the rugged Sierra Nevada mountains before reaching their final destination in California. Their journey took an average of 10 days. The riders were young, tough, and courageous. The most famous was a young man named William F. Cody, better known as Buffalo Bill, who later went on to establish the famous Wild West show. Because it holds such a strong point in history, most people are surprised to learn that the Pony Express operated for only 19 short months. It closed down to make room for a more efficient way of delivering mail, the telegraph system. Although the first horse-like mammals are believed to date back more than 50 million years ago, their descendants disappeared from North America some 10,000 years ago, only to return on the ships of Spanish explorers like Cortez and Coronado, who brought these stately steeds to help explore the New World. As these conquistadors expanded their territory, so did their horses. Pueblo Indians soon learned to ride and passed this skill along to other Native Americans. In 1680, the Indians revolted against Spanish rule, and the Spaniards left thousands of horses behind in their hasty retreat. Horses changed the lifestyle of America as they made travel easier, hunting more efficient, and provided a certain amount of protection. Adopted by the American cowboy, it was horses that facilitated the western expansion of settlers. Today, Nevada is home to the largest population of wild horses in the United States, where they're still referred to as mustangs, a derivative of a Spanish word for ownerless horse.
You know, I love stream fishing for trout, and Nevada is home to over 600 fishable streams, many of which you'll see down your travels down Highway 50. The reason I enjoy fishing these small streams is because each one requires its own approach and tactic. Whenever I approach a new stream, I always apply some basic principles. 1, I always wear a good pair of polarized sunglasses. 2, I always wear drab clothing or clothing that matches my surroundings. And 3, always do a slow, low, stealthy approach whenever going up to the edge of a stream. Remember, if you can see those fish, they can see you. So try and stay low, never cast your shadow across those streams or you'll scare those fish off for a mile and limit your success. Bait-wise, you can use just about anything. You can drift a worm, a fly, it doesn't really matter as long as you keep your distance from the edge of that stream, which is why I use a fly rod versus a casting rod. Now what I'm going to be using today is a little bead-headed nymph, which is just a generic form of an insect larva. Remember, whenever it is, if you're using a worm or a fly, or it doesn't really matter, as you drift it down these streams, these fish only have a few seconds to see it before it passes by, so they're going to be aggressive. So you have to be ready whenever they hit it. And that's basically it. So let's go fishing. There, and drift it right underneath these little cuts, and there's a bite, and there's a nice fish. Oh, really nice fish. It looks like we got ourselves a rainbow. Nice one. Wow, that's a pretty decent rainbow for only a 2-foot wide stream at best. This has got to be a 12 to 13-inch fish. I'll tell you what, these streams are full of these kind of fish, which makes it so much fun. I drifted my little bead-headed nymph right underneath this cut here, and they like to hang out there in the shadows looking for bugs drifting by, and he got it. So let's get him back in the water and see what else we can find. Oh, there's a tap. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, God, there's a nice one. Oh, come around here. Oh, down the stream it goes. Oh, it's another nice rainbow. Look at that. That's a nice fish. Let's get it released. Well, that was fun. And you can see those were quality fish for a very small stream. What's better yet is you have the whole place to yourself, peace and quiet, and there's 600 plus streams just like this right here in Nevada. So open a map, find one, and check it out.
I love rocks and minerals, and Nevada has a lot of both. Today, I'm going to look for garnets at a place called Garnet Hill, just outside of Ely, Nevada. I've got my tools with me. Now let's go see what we can find. Garnet Hill is known for the dark red garnets that can be found here in ancient volcanic rock. There was a lot of rock to sort through. The tiny garnets are found in cavities of the rock and give off a hint of a sparkle. I think I found something.
Yeah.
See that line right there?
That glimmers.
Sure is. I think you might have.
Let's go see.
Yeah. There are tables where you can break apart the rocks to release the garnets. My dad is better with a fishing rod than a hammer. So, my mom and I covered our backs when he began to swing. Still, he did a really good job. Garnets are crystallized minerals. Between 32 and 40 million years ago, a volcano erupted right here in a massive explosion. Where we're walking today was actually hundreds of feet below the volcano surface. As the molten rocks from the volcano cooled, garnet crystals began to grow within the rocks. There are many myths about garnets. It was believed that they could prevent bad dreams and cure diseases of the blood. Today, it's a popular gemstone and the birthstone of those born in the month of January. Hey, I think I found one. Yeah.
Oh man, that's a good one. All right. Hey,
You did a
good job.
Well done, huh?